We are a satellite station from the Jefferson City Big Brothers Big Sisters program, and we started about 9 years ago. And we have a board of about 6 people, but we have 2 types of programs for Big Brothers Big Sisters. We have it's a mentoring program for children. Sometimes they have single parents, sometimes they have both parents, but they need some guidance in their lives. We have a school-based program. We just say it's 1 hour a week. So if you take a lunch hour, you have time for this child. You can go to the school anytime you choose through the day. Of course, set it up through the school and visit with this child, mentor this child, have lunch with him. They feel so special if you do that. And then we also have the community-based program where you just have the option of picking up your child after school at home on the weekends and do whatever you want throughout the week. A couple hours a week is all we ask, so it's great.
Yeah, this is Bowling for Kids' Sake. It's Big Brothers Big Sisters' biggest and really only fundraiser to date. We have trivia nights on occasion, but as far as a real major community-wide fundraiser, this is it. The idea is that folks have come together with various teams, and all the money that we've collected for them to come bowling is indeed for Big Brothers Big Sisters. So they are Bowling for Kids' Sake. We have basically 2 different approaches to Big Brothers Big Sisters here at the lake. You can either participate in the community program or the school program. If you are in the community program, after we've had various checks done and interviews, references taken, we will match you up with a child in the community. And for that child, we also do some interviewing and do a home check. But once the match is made, then the big, who is the adult, can come to the little, who is the child's house, pick him or her up, take him places, do things in the community. And we try to deal with kids between 6 and 12 years of age and hope that that match will go on for years so that truly the adult mentors the child for many years growing up. So that's the community program. The school program is similar, except the match only takes place at the school. So the adult comes to the child's school either before or after or during the lunch hour and builds a relationship there. Really, the children that are in this program need some mentoring, and what we're trying to do is open some doors for them so that they can see there's another way of doing it. You know, there's that old saying, children learn what they live, and if you only see one way of doing something, you tend to think, well, that's what I'm going to do when I grow up, and that's the only direction I have. So if we match the kids up with some adults that have some other skills, they're busy in the community, they're doing things with their lives, the kids can see, yeah, you know, maybe I don't have to just follow in mom's footsteps or dad's footsteps. Sadly, in a lot of these cases, dads aren't even around. So we need mentors very badly, but we're also looking for some littles. So if there are any of your viewers out there that have a child and think, wow, you know, I could use another adult to help me out and to do some things with my child, we'd like to hear from them too. Best way is to get in touch with me. My phone number is 573-964-6112. I'd be happy to hear from anybody, whether you want to be a big or whether you've got a child and you think that child could use some mentoring. Give me a call. If you don't get me, you'll get my answering machine, and I guarantee you I will call you back. Any money that we raise, either through corporate sponsorships, and we do have a few corporate sponsors, or through any donation for coming out here to bowl, for our trivia, and for any of the other fundraisers we may come up with, it all stays locally. None of it goes off to a national whatsoever. So any money that we earn, we use that to make these matches. And of course, for all of the matches, we've got to do background checks, we've got to do abuse checks, and it definitely does take some time, effort, and energy to match up the right kid with the right person. We do have to have our paperwork in order. We do also have some events for the kids.
We had an applicant that lived in Camdenton, and I lived closer to Camdenton, and we met and we matched up and like to do some of the same things, and we've been seeing each other for about 4 months now, 4 or 5 months, since January. That'd be 4 months.
We like go to the library. We've been down to the park before, and we went to Walmart to get something for Valentine's Day.
Surprise for his mom. Kids, every kid growing up reaches out for help in a lot of different areas, whether it's schoolwork, behavior issues, no role model, male role model in the home, and a lot of times we're just there to answer questions, to be a friend, to buy a hamburger, to sit and talk. Sometimes we've talked about some issues at school, and what I remember when I was there a long time ago, or what my kids went through. So it's a two-sided deal.
Well, we do have this every year, and we also have trivia challenge nights as well. We have the bowl next year. We'd love to have participants. We'd really like to have, competition where like the fire department would bowl against the police department, or, teachers bowl against one another, realtors bowl against another. So if they want to have a fundraiser, something to give back to the community, they could always get teams together and bowl.
We just got part of a team with Jeff and Katie Carr and came out and raised some money to give back to the chapter here and have a little bit of fun bowling today. So it's really good seeing all the kids out here interacting, and I wish we could get their bumpers. I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
Well, you need it with the ball that I see. So it's a great organization, and we just love supporting them in any way we can. It really helps out a lot of the children in the area here, and I'm hoping to become a big brother myself here not too long. There's a lot of young men and women in the area here that need some mentoring, and with some of the experiences that I've had in my life, I feel like I can give back to some of the kids here in the area and provide a positive role model and try to teach them responsibility and being just good kids.